Good morning. It's Wednesday, August 19th, 2020. I'm Brad Lindeman, and this is In Business for Life.
This is In Business for Life, a weekly podcast exploring how life-minded leaders like you are leveraging their time, treasure, and talent to save the preborn, champion adoption, and minister to men and women touched by abortion. Over the next 12 weeks, we are running a series of excerpts from Brad Lindeman's 2017 book, In Business for Life: What Being in Business for Life Has Taught Me About the Business of Life. Available in print and Kindle. Get your copy today at www.inbusinessforlife.org. On September 14th, we'll kick off the 2020-21 IBFL season with new interviews of today's leaders who are truly in business for life. And now, Brad Lindeman.
Corporate culture, making a lasting impression. This is number 5 in a 12-part weekly series of excerpts from my book, In Business for Life. I wrote the book to pass along some lessons learned at the crossroads of business and life, my hope being that some could learn from my mistakes and avoid a few head-on collisions. Failing that, my hope is that readers walk away from future collisions with fewer injuries and a mysterious grin. Because if you get nothing else out of my book, you truly must get this. When you lose your sense of humor, you lose. A company's values contribute more to its success than most big new ideas. During my stint with the White Shirt Army, all IBM trainees were required to memorize the IBM basic beliefs. Number 1, respect for the individual. Number 2, pursuit of excellence. And number 3, best possible customer service. Having committed these beliefs to memory 38 years ago, I can still recite them at gunpoint today. This is more a tribute to IBM's practice of these beliefs than to my memory capacity. As a young IBMer, I saw the basic beliefs in action every day. IBM's unique open door policy is perhaps the best example of their respect for the individual belief in action. This policy grants any employee free access to any manager at any time regarding any issue. If an IBM employee has a grievance against their manager, they can take it to the CEO if they desire, without fear of reprisal. I was once interviewed by a high-ranking IBM executive who had flown into town to investigate an open-door matter. Apparently, one of my former managers had filed a grievance over being terminated. It came as no surprise to me that this poor manager had been fired. To my observation, he should have been. I was shocked, however, to observe firsthand the extremes to which IBM would go towards respecting an individual former employee. It made me proud to be an IBMer. At the other extreme, the ruthless treatment I received on the way out the door of my Memphis employer made me determined to never rob another human being of their dignity, as they had robbed me of mine. In founding my firm, I devoted as much time to the formulation of our basic beliefs and core values as I did to our business plan, perhaps more. Next week, I'll share how we went from forming the foundation of Ambassador Solutions' uniquely inspiring culture. For a sneak preview, you're invited to consider buying the book.
In the United States, at any given moment, there are over 50 families waiting to adopt a baby boy or girl because there truly is no such thing as an unwanted baby in America. In Business for Life is rallying pro-life business and community leaders to help stop aborting babies and start filling open arms through the brave love choice of adoption. For more information on how you can help, consider making a tax-deductible donation to In Business for Life by clicking the donate button at inbusinessforlife.org. That's inbusinessforlife.org. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next week.